Shoulder flexion can be measured with the client seated, standing, or in a supine position. This video will discuss the standing and seated techniques. If performing in a standing position, be sure the individual is demonstrating good posture with their shoulder girdle in neutral. A forward rounded posture impedes the motion. The client's arm should be adducted to the side, the elbow in full extension, and the forearm in a neutral position before initiating measurement. To measure shoulder flexion while the client is in a seated position, their feet are on the floor and their back is supported to help prevent substitution patterns. Check posture and correct as needed. Ideally, the chair would be free from armrests, as this can interfere with the performance of the motion and the measurement. To ensure the client's understanding of the motion, provide visual demonstration. The following instructions are the same whether performing the measurement in seated or standing positions. Ask the client to perform the motion. You can say, raise your arm up over your head towards the ceiling. Make sure they keep their arm close to their head and do not swing out into abduction. Return to the starting position. If the client is unable to understand visual demonstration, you may perform passive range of motion. To perform the measurement, the axis is placed 1 inch below the acromion process. The stationary arm is placed midline along the longitudinal axis of the trunk, pointing towards the greater trochanter. The movable arm is placed on the longitudinal axis of the humerus along the lateral side, pointing towards the lateral epicondyle. The client is instructed to perform the movement. Ask the client if they can go any further. Check for proper positioning of the goniometer, and substitution patterns, which can include trunk extension and shoulder abduction. The norm for shoulder flexion is 0 to 180 degrees.